Japan, a country long associated with pacifism and a post-World War II commitment to avoiding military escalation, is breaking free from its history in a shocking move that no one saw coming. While the world has been focused on geopolitical tensions and the rapid military advancements of countries like China and Russia, Japan has quietly decided to re-enter the arena with a little help from its friends Italy and Great Britain. The nation that once limited its military capabilities after World War II has teamed up with two powerful allies to develop a sixth-generation fighter jet, marking a bold step in its re-emergence as a military power. This new aircraft, under development through the Global Combat Air Program, is set to redefine air combat and is a clear sign of Japan's intent to change the military balance in the Pacific and beyond. Japan's military shift, a strategic response to rising threats. Japan has shifted its military strategy in response to rising threats from China and North Korea. For decades, Japan maintained a pacifist constitution and relied on allies like the US for defense. However, Prime Minister Fumio Kishida's government has approved a new defense policy allowing Japan to strike back if attacked, marking a departure from its strictly defensive stance. This change is driven by advancements in missile technology and China's growing military power. Japan plans to double defense spending to 2% of its GDP by 2027, with a focus on technological innovation, including a sixth-generation fighter jet. Despite criticism from neighboring countries, Japan is committed to strengthening its defense and reducing reliance on foreign powers. The sixth-generation fighter jet, what makes it special? Japan, Italy, and the UK are collaborating to develop a sixth-generation fighter jet, featuring groundbreaking technologies that will revolutionize aerial combat. Key innovations include digital engineering and artificial intelligence, enabling pilots to make faster, more accurate decisions during missions. The jets will also have advanced communication systems for better data transfer and coordination. Notably, the aircraft will be capable of autonomous flight, utilizing AI and unmanned aerial vehicle tech, making missions safer in high-risk areas. Virtual cockpits and helmet-mounted displays replace traditional panels for a more intuitive flying experience. With hypersonic missiles, energy-based weapons, and enhanced stealth capabilities, these fighter jets will dramatically change modern warfare dynamics. Japan's fighter jet legacy, from F-16s to the FX. Japan's journey toward developing its own fighter jet has been a long one. For decades, Japan relied on licensed versions of foreign aircraft to defend its airspace. The Mitsubishi F-2, introduced in the 1990s, was a modified version of the American F-16 Fighting Falcon, and before that, the Mitsubishi F-1 served as a light attack aircraft. However, Japan's Ministry of Defense recognized the urgent need to develop a more advanced, homegrown fighter jet, especially as China's Air Force advanced and tensions with North Korea escalated. In 2010, Japan realized that the F-2 fleet was aging and needed to be replaced. To meet these demands, the country embarked on the development of the I-3 fighter, which was designed to be a counter-stealth fighter. The I-3 fighter featured a sophisticated radar system, advanced sensors, and the ability to share data with other aircraft in real time. It was envisioned as a high-tech aircraft capable of carrying futuristic weapons such as combat lasers, designed to shoot down incoming threats in an instant. Although the I-3 fighter represented an exciting new direction for Japan's Air Force, the country shifted its focus to a new project in 2020, the FX program. Led by Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, the FX fighter would be an entirely new design that would combine Japan's technological prowess with its strategic defense goals. This move was largely motivated by Japan's inability to acquire the F-22 Raptor from the United States due to the Obi Amendment, which prohibited the sale of the F-22 to foreign countries. The Mitsubishi FX, Japan's next-gen powerhouse. The Mitsubishi FX fighter has been dubbed Godzilla by aviation enthusiasts, not because it's terrifying, but because it's big. In fact, the FX is even larger than the iconic F-22 Raptor. To accommodate its complex design, the FX uses electric drives instead of traditional hydraulic systems, making the jet lighter and more agile. In addition to electric drives, Mitsubishi engineers replaced traditional fasteners with adhesive molding, literally gluing parts together to reduce weight and improve stealth capabilities. The FX is designed with a serpentine air duct and an internal weapons bay, minimizing its radar cross-section and making it much harder for enemies to detect. The advanced radar system on the FX, an active electronically scanned array radar, can track other stealth aircraft, giving it an edge over enemy fighters. Additional passive sensors and infrared cameras allow the FX to detect and track enemy aircraft without revealing its position. Powering the FX is the XF9 engine, developed by Aviation Corporation. This engine is thinner than the one used in Japan's F2, yet it generates an impressive 360 kilowatt of power. The two XF9 engines are equipped with 3D nozzles that can deflect thrust by 20 degrees, granting the FX exceptional maneuverability and agility in combat situations. When it comes to weaponry, the FX will carry the anti-ship missile CM-3 supersonic anti-ship missile, developed by Mitsubishi. This missile will come in two variants, the anti-ship missile 3A with an extended range and the anti-ship missile 3K, which is still shrouded in secrecy. The FX is also expected to carry advanced air-to-air and ground attack missiles, further solidifying its role as a multi-purpose, high-tech fighter. A strategic partnership, the Global Combat Air Program. Japan's collaboration with the UK and Italy is pivotal to the success of the FX program. Initially, the UK had planned to collaborate with France and Germany through the Future Combat Air System, but disagreements led the UK to seek a more stable partnership with Japan and Italy. This new collaboration, known as the Global Combat Air Program, brings together three major powers with complementary strengths. In Global Combat Air Program, Japan's Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and the UK's British Aerospace Engineering Systems are the primary contractors, with British Aerospace Engineering handling the airframe design. Japan's IHI Corporation and the UK's Rolls-Royce are responsible for the engines, while Italy's Leonardo is in charge of the electronics, and Missile-Borne Defense Applications UK is leading missile development. The goal is to create a sixth-generation stealth fighter that combines the best of each country's military technologies. The Global Combat Air Program partnership will result in a fighter jet that is not only technologically advanced, but also capable of serving as a strategic export product for Japan, which has limited experience in selling military aircraft abroad. In this way, the Global Combat Air Program will help Japan gain more influence on the global stage while also strengthening its defense capabilities. Can Japan's fighter project keep up? While Japan's sixth-generation fighter jet program is an exciting prospect, it faces significant challenges. Developing a stealth fighter takes years, and the cost can easily spiral out of control. In fact, the United States has paused its own sixth-generation fighter project, the Next Generation Air Dominance Program, due to budgetary concerns. The European Future Combat Air System project, a collaboration between France, Germany, and Spain, has also faced delays due to internal conflicts over responsibilities and budgets. Given these challenges, there is concern that the Global Combat Air Program may face similar hurdles. With complex systems, high costs, and the need for international cooperation, staying on schedule and within budget will be a significant challenge for the three partner countries. However, Japan's commitment to the project remains strong, and the timeline for the first flight of the Tempest concept demonstrator is set for 2027, with operational use of the aircraft not expected before 2035. And that's a wrap on Japan's shocking military comeback. What do you think about Japan's bold new moves? Will this jet change the game or stir up more tension in the Pacific? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you think the future of military tech is as exciting as we do, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping updates on the latest defense innovations and world-changing tech.